So a sanitarium in Michigan is responsible for half your cereal aisle. Here's the story. Corn Flakes were created by John Harvey Kellogg in order to feed the patients at the Battle Creek Sanitarium in Battle Creek, Michigan, where he was the superintendent. They were cheap, filling, and created totally by accident. See, John and his brother Will had set out some cooked dough, but they had to leave for urgent business at the hospital. When they came back, the dough had gone stale, and when they tried to run it through the rollers, it simply crumbled into those familiar flakes. Their creation was very popular with the patients, so popular that one of the patients, C.W. Post, started his own cereal company to rival the one created by Will Kellogg when he left the sanitarium. That's right, Post Cereals was founded by a patient based on the food he was fed in a sanitarium. Also, let's talk about the whole Adventist thing. John Kellogg was a follower of Seventh-day Adventism, and as part of that belief system at the time, felt that sexual urges were made worse by ingesting sweet or spicy foods. This is why Corn Flakes are bland, but not necessarily why they were created. By the way, graham crackers were actually created to stop sexual urges, though they looked and tasted completely different than the modern version. Oh, and when Will Kellogg decided to put some sugar frosting on the flakes and created Frosted Flakes, it created a divide between the brothers. Quick fun fact here, the mascot for Corn Flakes is Cornelius Corny Rooster, and they chose a rooster at the request of a Welsh friend who pointed out that the Welsh word for rooster sounds quite a bit like Kellogg. So after everything, why were they created? Well, Corn Flakes were created because they were cheap, easy filling, and meant to fight dyspepsia. Dyspepsia being a digestion issue that was also one of the reasons for the creation of Pepsi. Were they created to stop sexual urges? Well, that was a small part, though that was the reason for them not being flavored in any way. And a little extra tidbit here, shredded wheat was invented by Henry Perky, yeah, in 1890, and he was awarded the patent in 1895. He tried to sell the machines that made the product, but the actual product was actually a lot more popular. Kellogg's had two chances to buy the patent. The first time they said no, and the second time they lowballed him, so that didn't go through. Perky started what would become the Shredded Wheat Company until it was bought out by Nabisco in 1928. The term shredded wheat and the associated product went into public domain after the patent expired in 1912, Perky not having renewed it since he died in 1908, as well as a court battle between Kellogg and the National Biscuit Company, who eventually shortened their name to just Nabisco. Yeah, that's why shredded wheat and frosted mini wheats are made by two completely different companies. The more you know.